the man secretly laced his wife's drink with poison, then walked over to her as if nothing had happened. With a smile, he handed her the poison wine, then quickly found an excuse to leave the room. From a hidden spot, he watched as his wife drank every last drop. Not long after, she collapsed and died. The poison was colorless and tasteless, and its effects perfectly mimicked a heart attack. Over the next few days, Kyle put on a convincing display of grief, but as soon as the family left, he hopped on his motorcycle and rode off to a secluded house. The woman who answered the door was the very reason he had murdered his wife. It turned out his wife had been overbearing and controlling, even threatening to kick Kyle out of the company they ran together. He had grown tired of her tyranny but felt powerless to escape. That is, until a few months ago, when he met Carla, a gentle and caring woman. Their passionate affair led them to devise a dark plan. Now, with the autopsy pending and a large inheritance on the horizon, Kyle was ready to start a new life with Carla. But just then, he received a call from the police. His wife's body had mysteriously gone missing from the morgue. Stunned and panicked, the two rushed to the police station. There, they learned that a morgue guard had fled the building in terror, only to be struck by a car and left unconscious. Surveillance footage revealed the guard appeared to have seen something horrifying. Strangely, all security cameras were damaged, except for the one capturing the guard's reaction. Soon after, the police discovered a body was missing, Kyle's wife. Officers began asking Kyle whether he had any enemies, and during his formal questioning, the lead detective quickly picked up on something unusual. Kyle seemed far too calm for someone who had just lost his wife. Suspicious. The detective asked him to remain at the station for further investigation. Later, Kyle requested to return home, but the officers refused. While arguing with one of them, the lights in the entire precinct suddenly went out. Under mounting pressure, Kyle had no choice but to stay. Then, a noise came from the morgue next door. He followed the sound and found a small box placed on his wife's storage drawer. Curious, he opened it. Inside were her personal belongings. Nearby, another cabinet caught his eye. When he opened it, he found the exact same bottle of poison he had used. Just as confusion set in, the power was suddenly restored. Startled, Kyle instinctively pocketed the poison. Right then, officers confronted him, questioning why he was in the morgue. When they noticed the deceased's belongings had been disturbed, they checked the inventory records. The phone that had been sealed in a bag was now missing. Trying to defend himself, Kyle offered to show all the items on his person, but the experienced detective immediately sensed he was hiding something. Sure enough, a full search revealed the hidden bottle of poison. Will Kyle be arrested for his crime? This gripping thriller is called The Corpse Mystery. If you're intrigued, go check out the full film.